Hi, my name is Catherine. I was born in Indonesia, and then studied in Singapore, and I was in science stream, so I studied biology, physics, chemistry, and two subjects of maths. And I've always been interested in. I find chemistry is actually interesting because you get to do experiment, and I remember a few of the experiment that gone totally wrong. So I find chemistry is fun because you get to do some experiments. But I'm also good in maths, and I actually studied two subjects of maths. There is the E-maths and M-maths. I actually like M-maths better because I think it's more complex. It's more challenging for me. So from Singapore, came I moved to Australia to further my study. And originally, I want to study architecture, but my mom thinks it's too difficult. So I end up studying business, which I don't quite enjoy. And for the past 20 years, I think I've been looking for something that I find interesting. And from all the things that I find interesting is being an entrepreneur because I get to do the way I want, not following what other people is doing. And I've tried different things. I started a cafe and I went bankrupt. I actually gave up after 2 years because I like the idea of being an entrepreneur, but I guess I'm a bit lazy to put in the effort, and there was no one to help me, to support me. Then from then on, I I went traveling. I went to visit my friend in Darwin and stay with her in an Aboriginal community in the Northern Territory. Then I went traveling around the world to Europe, England, America, Canada. I love traveling. I like meeting new people and learning their culture. Then I came back after a year and couldn't find a job. I came back to Sydney. I couldn't find a job in Sydney. I moved back to Perth. In Perth, something something big happened that changed my life completely. I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. I always thought that I'm quite healthy. I don't eat a lot of junk food. I don't even drink soft drinks. I am, and suddenly this happened and it changed. It's like a wake up call because I realized that I'm not as healthy as I thought I was. So back then, when you have um, cancer, they want you to have chemo. So I said no, I don't want chemo. And but then I changed my lifestyle completely. I look into eating healthy, really healthy food, looking what's causing cancer, and looking at the changing my diet completely and removing dairy from my life. So, and back then I was studying yoga because I really want to be healthy. So I do a couple of classes, and the school that I went to, they were running a yoga class, yoga teacher training. So I ended up becoming a yoga teacher, and I love it. I love teaching people to be healthy and exercising and moving. And learn about yoga is not just about exercising, it's about a union with yourself. So it's about having a union with yourself and not looking at what other people is doing. So that's what I like. That's what I like about yoga. It's not just doing exercise. There's a spiritual side to yoga. From then on, another thing happened where there was a recession in Perth. So I have to move to Sydney because there was no job. In Sydney, I I thought I want to improve my confidence, so I started taking acting class. And because I was surrounded by people who are motivated to be actors, I ended up wanting to be an actor and actually fall in love with the with with the art of acting because you can express yourself, be whatever you want to be. And I thought when I was on stage, I feel this is what I want to do because I can be myself. I don't have to pretend to be someone I'm not. You can be silly, you can be loud, you can be crazy, nobody cares. They actually love it. So, and it's a way to express yourself as well. So, acting is about expressing yourself. It's not pretending to be someone you're not. It's about showing yourself, which is quite scary actually. You know, showing yourself that you never shown yourself before in front of audience. So now I want to create a company where I can combine all my skills and experience and what I'm passionate about, and that is health. So I've been trying to find a product that is healthy. People have this idea that healthy food doesn't taste good, but that's not true. It's about habit. It's about changing your habit. It's not just about eating healthy. It's about changing your lifestyle. It's it's actually quite easy once it becomes a habit. You don't even have to think about it. It's because it's become your habit. And if you like sugar and suddenly you don't have sugar, you probably think some food doesn't taste good without sugar. But after a while, you just think, oh, it's actually good that you can other flavor instead of just the sweetness. So this is what I want people to experience, to try different things, try something that you've never tried before. And another thing that I'm passionate is changing your lifestyle, changing your mindset, because that's the first step of change. We are a creature of habits. It's, it's not easy to change because we get used to doing certain things. But once you change, you don't even have to think about it. It becomes automatic. So um, I want to create a product that is healthy, but it's not just a product. It's a change of lifestyle. I want to encourage people to think healthy, but I don't want it to become a chore. I want it to become something that You're, it's something you want to do because you want to, not because you have to. So my idea is to create a healthy lifestyle and stop thinking about losing weight, because if you eat healthy, you don't have to think about, oh, how much calories I need to eat or what kind of food I need to eat, because your focus is not on the food, it's on the nutrients. So the product I'm thinking of creating is a skinny chocolate. Everyone loves chocolate because it's sweet, and they think chocolate is fattening, but it's actually not true. It's the milk and the sugar that makes it sweet and fattening. Cacao, which is the ingredients of chocolate, is actually healthy, is good for you. So this is what I want to educate people, that chocolate is actually good for you. And I want to create a product that is healthy and good and tastes good for you. And that's my presentation. Thank you, everyone.